Salut les zinzins. Alors aujourd'hui je vous propose une vidéo un peu différente de ce que je fais habituellement. Ce sera pas une vidéo de pêche mais ça va être une interview. Alors c'est vraiment un exercice dans lequel je ne suis vraiment pas habitué. C'était la toute première fois pour moi. Mais comme j'ai eu la chance il y a quelques semaines de pêcher avec Monsieur Ade KIDDELL, j'en ai profité quoi, hein. Je lui ai demandé s'il était ok. Il m'a dit feu vert. Et puis donc on a passé un petit moment sympathique à l'ombre du soleil. On s'est mis sous un arbre et puis on a évoqué quelques questions. Donc une interview qui se réalise en trois parties. Une première partie où je lui demande de se présenter, hein, qui nous explique un petit peu le parcours qu'il a eu en tant que pêcheur, ce qu'il a fait pour le barbeau. Après, je lui pose quelques questions où j'aborde différents thèmes, hein, des thèmes du genre quelle est la meilleure saison, quelles sont les cannes les plus adaptées. On parle un peu appât, on parle le mix pour la pêche. Et puis ensuite, j'effectue une petite série de questions en tac au tac, donc des questions très rapides avec une seule réponse très rapide. Et puis je lui pose une ou deux petites questions à la fin pour conclure l'interview. Voilà, donc j'espère que vous allez prendre autant de plaisir à visionner cette vidéo que moi à l'avoir faite, à moi avoir réalisé cette interview et le plaisir, l'immense plaisir que j'ai eu de pêcher avec lui. Une personne vraiment formidable, d'une gentillesse et d'une humilité incroyable. Pour ceux qui, comme moi, ont quelques problèmes avec la langue de Shakespeare, je vous invite à aller dans les paramètres de YouTube et de régler dans la traduction automatique, de sélectionner la langue française. Parce que c'est une interview en anglais. Alors vous allez voir, hein, vous allez voir mon très haut niveau d'anglais très vite. Mais franchement, j'ai passé un super moment. Allez, je vous souhaite un bon visionnage pour la vidéo. Et à bientôt pour une autre vidéo avec Monsieur Ade KIDDELL.
Good, good, good. Yeah, I think it's very good. Bonjour les zinzins.
Haha, yeah.
You learn something every day.
Yeah.
I think the man is crazy.
Salut les zinzins. Bon bah écoutez, aujourd'hui j'ai l'immense plaisir de pouvoir interviewer Ade KIDDELL, donc un des grands monsieur du barbeau que j'ai l'occasion de rencontrer, et ça a été un réel plaisir pour moi de pêcher 3 jours avec lui. Il m'a amené une mine d'informations, c'est un puits de science sur notre pêche, et c'était vraiment un immense plaisir pour moi de pouvoir partager ce moment avec lui. Je lui ai demandé s'il pouvait répondre à quelques questions pour une interview. Alors, j'ai pas un très bon niveau d'anglais, mais on a réussi à se comprendre. J'ai demandé à quelques copains s'ils avaient une question à lui poser chacun, et puis bah, ça nous fait quelques questions à lui répondre. Après ces quelques questions, je passerai sur des questions-réponses en tac au tac, et puis j'aurai une dernière question à lui poser à la fin. Voilà les amis, on va pouvoir démarrer avec Monsieur Ade KIDDELL. Ade, if you say bonjour les zinzins.
Bonjour les zinzins.
Haha, yeah. Okay, Ade.
Firstly, before you start, it's a pleasure for you,
Yes.
but it's also a pleasure for me.
Oh,
So,
Thank you.
okay, it's a pleasure for me to be here today with you, and hopefully you can translate this so all the French people can know. It's also a big pleasure for me.
thank you, Ade.
No problem.
Ade, can you tell us about your career as a fisherman so that people know you a little better?
Yeah, of course. I think probably you, maybe not you, but many people like me. I started fishing with my father when I was a little boy, and we go fishing and we catch a few little fish, and we got the main thing is we catch a few fish, and then we want to go again and again, and then from then I start to fish. I fish some competitions, and I win a few competitions, and yeah, that cuts a long history into a short time, but I win a few competitions. I fish for my city in England. My city is Norwich City. I fish for my area in competitions. But one day I am fishing on the River Trent in England, and I catch a fish which is to change my life, because I catch my first barbeau,
Yeah.
my first barbel. And from then I have to catch more barbel. And we can go back now, 35 years we can go back of me catching my first barbel, and today I still enjoy catching the barbel. It's very important. But I have caught many thousands of barbel from, I think, 7 or 8 different countries. I think maybe 35 rivers in Europe, and also, I told you, in India I catch barbel. So many places. I just enjoy catching the barbel so much. I work also, as you said earlier, for Quorum. I don't work for Quorum anymore, but I did for many years help Quorum with developing tackle for barbel fishing, particularly for barbel fishing. And also, my proudest thing is I work for Sonia Baits, and I still help Sonia Baits now with develop the new baits and testing the new baits. And you have been with me for 2 days fishing. The only bait I use is Sonia Baits. Yeah, you can say, oh, it's because you have free bait. It's because it is a good bait. And in a few days we catch many barbel because we have a very good bait. So that is very, very important. I'm happy. And for the rest of my life, I just want to carry on enjoying fishing. But not just for barbel, but barbel is number one.
Yeah. Alors, on peut voir que même après 35 ans de pêche du barbeau, il a une passion énorme pour ce poisson et il en parle vraiment comme un enfant qui démarre la pêche. C'est impressionnant. When I always through your journey, I'll be an happy man.
When you are halfway through my journey.
Yes.
Yeah. But you should be a happy man every day you catch a barbel.
Yeah. Let's talk a bit about fishing for you. When is the best season to fish for barbel?
The best time to fish for barbel is every day.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My favorite time for barbel starts now. September, October, November. Very, very good time. The barbel, he needs to feed before the winter. He needs to make himself fat and ready for the winter. So this is the best time. We have some fresh rain coming, hopefully. The river comes up a little bit, then the fishing gets better. But also, I love in the winter when we have a lot of rain and the river is a dirty river.
Dirty river, yeah.
Then if you can find the fish, you need to catch with a big bait, but you can catch some very big fish.
Okay.
But I think autumn is the best time.
I think too. Okay, now, can you explain a bit your mix to fish for barbel? And is there a different mix depending of the river?
Oh, okay, we can show the people how to make this mix, but I call this mix the monkey mix.
Yes.
Okay, and really it is a mixture of pellets. So in most cases, it's a 3mm, 4mm pellet. I mix all different ones together. I like different colors and different flavors. I mix them together with some flavor, and there's so many different things you can use. I use the Sonia Baits F1, the Monster Crab, but I told you, you can also use things like Coca-Cola, chocolate milk. There's so many things you can use. Try it. If it works, it's good.
Hey,
We have a fish.
Oh,
I have to go.
Yeah. Un départ en direct, les amis. Allez, je prends la caméra et je le suis. Voilà, alors vous pouvez voir, c'est Madame Ade KIDDELL qui a pris la canne. Ah, le poisson doit être tanké dans un caillou. Ah, c'est bon, it's okay. Alors le poste est pas facile, hein, il y a plein de cailloux, en temps normal la rivière est beaucoup plus haute. Ok. Allez, on se retrouve après une fois qu'il aura décroché le poisson. Voilà les amis, vous avez eu le droit à une petite touche en direct. Donc maintenant qu'on est revenu pour la suite de l'interview, on va reprendre la dernière question auquel Ade était en train de répondre. Donc c'était une question pour le mix. Alors comme vous avez vu compris, Ade dit le monkey mix, c'est comme ça que ça s'appelle. Alors, can you explain a bit your mix to fish for barbel, and is there a different mix depending on the river?
Okay, so we talk about the monkey mix, and there's only two slight differences, but basically it's a mixture of pellets. My favourite is 3-4mm pellets, all different flavours, so different colours. I put them together, I put some flavour on them. I like Sonny Bates F1, Monster Crab, but you can put Coca-Cola, you can put chocolate milk, you can try anything. It may work. You make it a bit sticky, you put a little bit of water with it, and you get a really sticky mix which sticks in the feeder for a long time. That's the important thing, that it stays in the feeder. The only difference I do, if I'm fishing a big river, so maybe in Germany on the Rhine or on the Meuse when it's flowing hard, then I use 6mm pellets because they are a little bit bigger and they work. But other than that, of course you can use many different things for barbel. That mix is my favourite mix. It has taught me many hundreds of barbel, thousands of barbel.
Ok.
So that's my mix.
Ok. Alors la prochaine question, celle-là, elle va plaire à tout le monde. C'est la question que tout le monde se pose. Ade, do you have a secret bait?
Yes, there is a secret. Okay, I'm going to tell everybody my secret bait. Okay, are you ready? There is no secret bait.
There is no secret bait.
There is no secret bait.
You can catch barbel on anything.
Yes.
Yeah, anything. But of course, good baits work well. But on the day, anything. I believe you could catch a barbel almost on anything that falls in the river. So, like fruit from the trees or anything.
Yeah.
They are at the end of the day, Cyril. It's very important to remember. It's a wild animal.
Yes.
The barbeau is a wild animal. If he doesn't eat, he dies. So that's important that he has to find everything and eat everything. If it's your pellet, yeah. But if there's no pellets there, then he has to eat whatever's there. So I believe there is no secret bait.
Ok. Alors, on va passer à la question suivante. Let's talk about bait. What do you prefer? Bait live, pellets, or boilies?
Yeah, each one, I think, has its own use. Yesterday, we fished with maggot. I showed you how to fish with maggot.
Yes.
And yeah, we didn't catch lots and lots of barbel, but we caught some. We caught many chub,
Yes.
but we did catch some barbel. On its day, the maggot, it doesn't matter if it's white maggot, red maggot, pink maggot, it doesn't matter. It is an incredible bait, but it has to be, conditions have to be right. Right, a few chips to call.
Oh, sorry. Hey, the second, le deuxième départ.
Barbel for a long time, isn't it?
Yes. Ok, donc on a été interrompu par un second départ. Hein. Donc cette fois-ci, c'est la compagne de Ade qui a fait le poisson. Il a juste été l'épuiser. Et donc Ade avait commencé à nous parler des asticots, maggots. Donc Ade, maggots, is very good. And
yeah, you asked me, Cyril, if I think that we have maybe a live bait or a pellet or a boil.
Yeah.
So first of all, I think it's important to know how good maggots are. But maggots only work on some days. And you have to know them days. I can't tell you them days, it's in here when I know it. And yesterday I look at the river and I think, today is a maggot day, you know? But that's experience.
yes.
In England, maybe you don't know this word in France, but in England we know this word, watercraft. Watercraft. It's the understanding of the river.
Yes.
We call that watercraft.
Yes.
Okay, pellets, well, you know, 30 years ago, even 20 years ago, nobody caught a barbel on pellets. Nobody fished with pellets for barbel. It was all maggots, smack, luncheon meat, cheese, bread, but nobody fished pellet, nobody fished boilies. Now, most people fish boilies or pellets. I don't think there's much difference between boilies and pellets. I think they have all their good days and they have all their bad days. The best tip is to make sure whatever you use, you are happy with, you are confident with, and it's quality. That's the key thing.
Ok.
Yeah.
Bien, les réponses plus que complexes, c'est bien cadré, c'est bien carré. On va passer à la question suivante. For boilie or pellet tip baits, do you believe more flavor or color?
Flavour is essential. A good quality flavour is more important, I think, than the colour.
Okay.
The colour is important, but the flavour is more. And the number one flavour is garlic.
Garlic?
Garlic is number one flavour. It doesn't matter if it's a sweet bait, if it's a fishy bait. I still think that garlic has to play a part in that. But garlic is the barbel loves garlic. The carp also loves garlic.
Yes, yes.
The only fish I know that doesn't love garlic is the tench.
Yeah.
Tench. He
Yeah.
doesn't like garlic.
Yeah.
But every fish I know apart from that loves garlic, and the barbel loves it the most. So that is really essential. But quality bait is important. That's the key thing. But quality with bait. Careful, not too much flavour, because sometimes when you smell a boilie, you say, magnifique, but he's too strong. And it's too strong for the fish. So it's about the correct amount. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Super.
The green bait fluo.
Yeah, well, it's a prime example. Yesterday, you showed me a boilie, and I smell the boilie. Oh, it smells very, very good. A little cheesy, a little garlic. It's very good. But the colour,
Yeah.
I think the man is crazy. But then he catches a fish, and I think, well, maybe. You learn something every day. When you are fishing, Cyril, in life, you learn every day.
Yeah.
You have to tell your French people in French what I mean. Today and every day, you learn something.
Son maître mot, c'est tous les jours, tous les jours, tous les jours, on en apprend sur la pêche. Peu importe la pêche, hein, mais tous les jours, on en apprendra et toute notre vie. Et ça, je suis entièrement d'accord avec lui. Il faut surtout ne jamais rester sur ses lauriers. C'est vraiment la base. Alors, on va passer à une autre question. On va parler d'une question matérielle. For the road, do you prefer a heavy feeder rod or a barbel
Okay.
rod?
If you're going to fish with a maggot, then it's essential you fish with a feeder rod with a quiver tip.
Yes.
Strong enough to resist the flow, but good enough to show the bite. So yesterday I think we was using a 2 OZ tip, 2 ounce tip.
Yes.
Okay, on a big river maybe a 3 or 4 ounce tip, maybe up to a 6 ounce tip we would use. But we still need to see them little bites. You see yesterday,
Yes.
little bites sometimes. It's the only time you see little bites from the barbel is with the maggot. But when I'm fishing with a boilie, with a pellet, it's always a barbel rod. A barbel rod, actually, the English name for a barbel rod is an Avon type
Avon.
rod. It means that the tip of the rod is hollow. It's a quiver tip is like a solid piece
Yes.
of carbon fibre or glass fibre. An Avon rod is hollow.
Okay.
It's like a tube.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, tube.
And I prefer an Avon rod about 1.75 lb Tesco
Okay.
for general fishing. For fishing the Rhine in Germany, maybe 2.5 lb. For this small river, for the Somme, maybe 1.5 lb. But if you can only buy one rod by 1.75 lb, it's perfect.
Ok. Donc il nous disait qu'il préfère donc pour pêcher à l'asticot les cannes feeder lourdes. Et puis il pense que pour les cannes barbeau, vraiment un bon compromis passe-partout, c'est les cannes du livre 75. Et vraiment, quand on pêche dans les très grandes rivières ou très grands fleuves, eh ben, il faut du 2,25, du 2,5 ou du 2,75. Ok. Une dernière question. Donc, when you fish with 2 rods, do you fish both on the same shot, or do you do two different shots?
What I've done, because I had an idea you would ask me this question, I drew a little picture on there, and maybe
Yes.
you can reproduce this picture for your video.
Yes.
But what I do, if I am fishing two rods in a heavy flow, I never fish the rods in the same line. The rod which is in the upstream position, so if the river is flowing this way, so if the river is flowing that way, the rod which is here will be further into the river than the rod which is here. So then I have two lines that I am drawing the fish. Maybe Cyril will do a little drawing like that and take a picture and show
Je vous
me.
montrerai le schéma au montage. Je vous le montrerai en même temps que Ade vous explique.
And that is very, very important.
Yes.
But, and at the bottom there, I put you a little thing. It's very important that if you are going to fish two rods, you can fish them properly. Because it's better to fish one rod properly than two rods and it's not so good.
Yes, yes.
Because suddenly you have a problem with this rod, a problem with this rod. That's not good. You're not fishing properly. So go to one rod, then you look after one. The ideal time, what I'm talking about, is when the river maybe is in flood. When the river is dirty, we've had a lot of rain, and you have much muck in the water. Sometimes you cannot fish two rods. Fish one properly. Always when I'm fishing the maga, one rod.
Yes.
Properly. Okay, there is a big difference.
Yes.
Many people try 2, 3, even 4 rods. It's crazy. It's crazy. One rod is hard. 2 rods is very hard.
Yes.
But one properly, only 2 if it's properly.
Ok. Eh ben, on va arriver aux questions du tac au tac. I ask you a question.
We call this quick fire question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quick
Fire question.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Ok. Barbel or carte?
Oh, Barbel.
Live bet or artificial bet?
Today you ask me, I say live bait. Tomorrow I say artificial bait. I can't even remember what I think.
Okay.
Cyril, I think today we say artificial bait. Is it good?
Yes. Pellets or boilie?
Pellets.
Pellets? Ok. Robin Red or halibut?
Robin Red.
Robin Red, for me too.
Robin Red.
Ok.
What you have to remember is the Robin Red pellet, he is made from a halibut pellet,
Yeah.
but he is injected by vacuum, suck. They suck the pellet and they suck the Robin Red flavour into the pellet. So you have a halibut pellet with Robin Red flavour.
Ok.
And magnificent.
Ok. Very important for me this question. Barbless or with barb?
100% with barb. For barbel fishing, if you fish without a barb, you will lose many fish. No question. Barb, every time.
Me too. And the last, feeder or method feeder?
Feeder. The method feeder is for the carp in the carp pond. Zero. The method feeder is for the carp in the carp pond. No, yesterday you show me you fish with a method feeder and I am impressed. It's learning something every day. You show me something,
Yes.
I think, okay, but it works. For me, it's not for me. For you, you're happy and you catch fish with it. And I understand why. I understand coming through the week.
Yes.
But for me, no. Feeder,
Yeah, I
feeder,
see.
Every day. If I can only fish one method for the rest of my life, for any fish, even in the sea, always with a feeder. Always with a feeder. Always.
Alors en fait, ma dernière question, elle était un peu ironique. Hein. C'était pour le taquiner, j'ai pêché au méthode feeder. Parce que pour Ade, c'est pas une hérésie, mais c'est énorme quoi, de pêcher au méthode feeder le barbeau. Et moi, je lui avais expliqué qu'en fait, c'était pour passer tous les bancs d'herbiers. Je trouvais ça plus pratique. La forme du méthode feeder traverse les herbes beaucoup plus facilement qu'une cage. Par contre, j'ai vu Ade combattre les barbeaux dans les herbes. C'est impressionnant. Même quand il se tangue dedans, il arrive toujours à les sortir. C'est vraiment un grand champion. And two questions for finish the interview.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for playing the question and answer game.
Yeah.
And finally, do you have any last advice? And what are your plans?
Yeah, my advice is enjoy your fishing every time you go, and go fishing every day if you can, but you must enjoy every time you go. It's important. It's not just about catching fish. Cyril, we already talked about this today. It's about the birds and the animals and seeing life and everything. It's just so nice to be. I don't care if it's raining, it's snowing, I don't care. I am not in the house, I am in the nature, and I am catching fish. I am happy. My plans are, I am now in my 60s, but I want to be able to fish many, many more times, in many places, new rivers if I can for Barbel, but if I go into a small pond and I catch some little carp or anything, I'm happy. Yes. Because I fished since I told you, since I was 10 years old, and every day fishing. The Japanese believe, maybe you have to try to translate this, the Japanese believe that every one day that you go fishing, you live one day longer.
Okay.
So I should live till I'm 150 years old.
Me too. Okay.
I hope you understand, and hopefully Cyril can translate everything for you, and yeah, I hope you enjoy what we've said. We've had great 3 days together, and we at the end we put this together for you, and for me it's been very, very enjoyable. Thank you again, Cyril.
Thank you for me. You're a great person.
Thank you.
À bientôt les amis, ce sera une 3e vidéo avec la présentation du Monkey Mix.
Don't forget your monkey mix. It's very important. Maybe is the camera still running?
Yes.
One last tip. One last tip. When you cast with the feeder, with the monkey in,
yes,
you have to say, "Come and get your monkey." Au revoir.
Salut les amis.
Okay.
Super.
Good. Good. Yeah, I think it's very good.